Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to complete the UCAS application form. Okay, if you are new to my YouTube channel, please go back to the previous video and have a look at how to find universities on the UCAS website and how to complete the initial registration. So once you've done that, it will bring you straight to this page. Okay, and on this page you might find some information that you might be interested to read. Okay, if you keep scrolling down, there are so many information down there that you might be interested in, but I'm not going to go through all that. Okay, so on this application here, we are applying for 2024. You can change the date if you want to, but I am going to leave it like that. Okay, so once you're happy with all that, all you need to do is go to application. Once you click on go to application, it will bring you onto this page. So if you watch my previous video, I told you that you can choose up to 5 universities. Okay, you see it says 0 of 5. Okay, and here you might be asking yourself, what is this for? So this buzzword, if you click on that, let's have a look. So click on yes, and then what you need to do is click on continue. So if you're applying from the United Kingdom, okay, your college might give you this buzzword here. Okay, if you have this word, once you enter the word here and save it, the application form will go straight to the college. Okay, it will not go to the university. Your application form will go to your college first, and the college will have a look at it, and then they will submit the application on your behalf. Okay, but we are not doing that here. Okay, we are not doing that here. So all you need to do is, if you are completing the application by yourself, you don't need to do that. Okay, just click on cancel. All right, so you don't need to add any word there or do anything there, just leave it blank. So on this one now, so this is where you add the universities. This is where you choose the universities that you want to go to, but that will be, I will do that on maybe next video. All right, but I'll just do everything here for you. All right, so on the profile here, this is where you complete your personal details, contacts, your nationality, if you have any supporting information, English language skills, finance and funding. And then you have your education background, if you have any employment history, and write your personal statement and your references. Okay, you can start from anywhere on this page. Okay, you can start from your personal profile, or if you choose to start from your English language, you can start anywhere, but for this video purpose, I'm just going to start with the personal details. Okay, so all you need to do is to click on start, so it will bring us to the personal details here. Okay, so this is your title, so it's important that you have a look any word, so you have a look at this asterisk. Okay, this means this is compulsory. Okay, wherever you see the asterisk there, it means that section is compulsory. Okay, so here the title is compulsory. I'm just going to put Mr. So you choose your own title. Okay, then the system will automatically put your first and your last name. Remember, once you register, you have to put your first name and last name. The system will recognize that and add that for you. Okay, you don't need to do anything. If you have any previous names, add that here, but you can see there's no asterisk here, it's optional. Okay, leave it blank if you want to. So date of birth, so I'm just going to put my date of birth here, which is 1st January. Okay, first 2000. So that's my date of birth. Okay, your gender, so you can add your gender. It's compulsory that you need to complete it. I'll just write month. So once that has been completed, okay, you have ticked all the asterisks, the red asterisks there, the red stars some people call it. Okay, then all you need to do is click on mark this section as complete. Okay, once you mark it as complete, just save it. You see it's completed. You see the color has changed. right? So then we go to contact details. So here, if you're applying from the United Kingdom, you just write the country code. You can choose which country you're applying from. You can change it, all right? Or if you choose, you can just leave it blank. You see, it's optional, so I will just leave that blank. Okay, add your email address there. Okay, that's compulsory, and your postal address. If you are applying from the UK, just select United Kingdom. Outside the UK, select non-UK address. Okay, so but for this video I will just put United Kingdom, and then add your address here. Okay, so the lookup address. So if you click on your address, it will bring automatic, you see all the list of UK addresses here. Okay, so I'm just using this address, but remember, I'm not submitting this application, so this is a random address. Okay, I'm not submitting the application, I'm just showing you how to complete it. Okay, so once that's been done, and then just read this. If you are happy, just ignore the system automatically selected now for you. You do not need to do anything, just leave it like that. Okay, so and your residency address, is your home address the same as the postal address? Just select yes. Okay, so please select your area of permanent address. So just select your area in the United Kingdom. So I'll just select the first one, Aberdeen. Okay, and then the residential category, I'll just select citizen of England. Okay, so once that has been done, then have a look, go through it before, make sure your address is correct, your email address there is correct, everything is correct. Then mark this section as complete, so save it. Once you save it, you see the color changes. All right, so we go to the next one, is nationality details. So it says what is your country of birth. So your country of birth, they have a list of countries here. Select the right country for this application. I'll just select United Kingdom. It says what's your nationality, just select UK national there as well. Okay, so you keep going down. If you have any dual nationality, you select your second nationality, but you can also leave it blank because it's not compulsory. Okay, so mark this as complete and then save it. So once you save it, you see it says nationality updated successfully. All right, so we go to the supporting information. So have you ever lived, so here, if you have lived in EU or Switzerland, or so you need to answer those questions. If you put yes, so you need to identify, you need to tell them where you've lived before. Okay, so for this application purpose, I'm just going to say no, and then I will select no here as well. Okay, but these are compulsory ones, you need to complete. So once you're happy, just click on mark as complete, save this section. Right, then that takes us to the next page, which is English language skills. Okay, so if English language is not your first language, okay, you select no. But if English language is your first language, just select yes. Okay, so if you select yes, you might not be given anything to complete again, but once you select no, so you see the system will ask you whether you've done these, whether you have these certificates, is it TOEFL and IELTS, but it's not compulsory. Once you select no, the university will request it from you. They might have like different English language qualifications that are not written here. Okay, if you just select no and leave this thing blank if you don't have these qualifications. Okay, and then mark this as complete. So once you mark this as complete, just save the section. All right, then that takes us to the next one, which is finance and fundings. So on here, you need to complete, you need to select which one applies to you. So if you are funding yourself, you just select private finance. If it is maybe a student finance from the UK, you select these ones and just have a look, just read and make sure you select which one applies to you. If you select not none, so the university will request it from you. They will ask you regardless. Okay, so for this video purpose, I'm just going to select private finance. So once you're happy with this, just click on mark this section as complete and then save it. Okay, then from there it will then take us to diversity and inclusion. So the first one here is compulsory, so you need to identify your your ethnicity. So I will just choose Black African. Yes, Black African. And you might, it's up to you to select your religion or belief. Okay, so if you want, you can leave it blank because it's optional. You can choose or you can just leave it blank, but I'm just going to leave anything that is optional. I will just leave it blank to save more time. Okay, so your sexual orientation, and if you identify yourself as a transgender, you can add it here, but it's optional. Okay, so and if you have been in care, just choose whether you have been in care or not, yes or no. Again, it's optional. I'll just leave it blank. Okay, so your parental education, so you can either choose yes or no, or I don't know, or prefer not to say. So on here I'll just say no. Okay, all you need to do is to click on the drop down arrow, so you will see some options there. Okay, so click on no, and then on the occupational background for your parents, so I will just write on employed. Okay, on employed, so the system will just automatically recommend you here. So if your parents are doctors, nurses, lawyers, accountants, just write it there. Okay, if you write it there, the system will automatically give you some options. So once you're happy with all these, have a look, go through it, that you've selected the correct option which applies to you. Okay, and this one is compulsory. Make sure you complete that. So once you're happy, just keep going down and click on mark this section as complete. Okay, mark it as complete and save it. So that will then take us to more about you here. Okay, so on more about you, so this is where you will tell your university if you have any long-term medical conditions. Okay, just read everything, make sure you are happy, and then select the right medical condition that applies to you. Okay, but for this video I'll just write known. Okay, have a look, read through all these. Okay, select which one applies to you. Again, these are optional, you can choose to leave it. Okay, so I will leave these ones, all the ones that are optional, I will just leave them blank for this video purpose, because I don't want the video to be that very long. Okay, so I will leave it blank. Okay, so just go down, have a read. If you are happy, yes or no, select which one applies to you. All right, on this one the same thing, select the one which applies to you. Go on here for the armed forces, select the one that applies to you, yes or no. If you have served or not, select yes or no. Okay, and then you keep going. All right, so if you are currently receiving free meals, if you live in the UK, take yes or no, so the university will see everything that you selected. Okay, so once you're happy, all right, once you've done that, just go through it, make sure you have selected the right answer. Okay, keep going down, go through everything. If you're happy, click on mark as complete and save it. Okay, then that takes us to your education. Okay, so on this one, so you don't just go in and complete select this section and then mark as complete. Okay, you need to add your education here. Okay, add place of education, you need to add it. Okay, let me just give you for example, let's say we on this drop down arrow we selected below honors. So if you click on mark as complete, if you click that, you see what it says. Okay, you need to complete here. If you did not complete it, you won't be able to go to your next stage. You can go to the next stage, but it won't be marked as complete. So if we click on here, okay, so you need to select your college name, university name, and all that. Okay, so on here I will just choose a random online university college. So let's say Land Direct. Okay, so here I will add the name of the college there. Okay, so if you know your exam center number, you write it down here, but it's optional. If you don't know it, just leave it. So the start date, I will say 4th of January 2023. Okay, that's the start date of your college, and the end date is December 2023. Okay, so the type of study, let's say full time, right? And then keep going down. Okay, do you or will you receive qualification from this center? Let's say yes. Right, so make sure you write your college name, if you know the exam center number, start date, end date, the type of study, everything. Add everything. If you receive any qualification from them, just say yes and save it. Okay, so once you save it, so this is, so you have written your college name. Okay, now you need to add the qualification. Okay, once you've done this, you need to add the qualification again. You can see you are halfway through. Okay, now let's add the qualification here. If you click on that, so there they have like a few list of qualifications here. Okay, if you don't have any of these, okay, you can search your qualification here by name. Okay, so you can do that there. All right, so let's say we've done access. Okay, so once you click on that, so it will bring you to this page. So the course title, let's say access HE. All right, so add the qualification name, that's the title of your qualification. Okay, so the qualification date, so let's say December 2023. Okay, so there we go. The awarding body, if you don't know your awarding body, just say orders. It will give you the option to write it here. Let's say QAA. All right, so your grade, just put, maybe if you have distinction, just put DN. Sorry, just put DNTC. All right, or let's just leave it as D. Right, just leave it as D, and then add all your modules here. Okay, please add all your modules. This is optional though, but you can add all your modules and then write the what credits is each module, whether it's 3, 6, or 9 or 12 credits. Okay, the level of the module, is it level 1, 2, 3, or orders? Okay, if you choose orders, so if you choose orders here, you need to specify. Okay, so I'll just leave it blank. Okay, I'll leave that blank. So once you choose all your modules, you can add another module. You can add all your modules here. Okay, you can go in and add, if you have 10 modules, you can add all of them. Okay, so once that is been done, you go back and then have a look, make sure everything is correct. Then your qualification title, qualification date, awarding body, everything is correct, and your grade. Okay, then you keep going down, then add qualification. Okay, once you add the qualification, if you have another qualification, okay, you can add that here from the same college. However, if you have another qualification from a different college, you can click on here and add that qualification as well. You can add as much qualifications as you want. So once that's been done, okay, so you have your college name here and your course title, your grade, awarding body, and the qualification date. So once you're happy with everything, then we just click on the qualification, the highest qualification you have, let's say below, honors degree. Okay, once you select that, just click on mark as complete, then save this section. Okay, so once you save it, that will bring us to employment, right? Click on employment. So on employment is different from the education section, because a lot of people don't have employment history, especially if you are coming from college. Okay, you do not need to add any employment here, just leave it blank. Okay, but if you have any employment history, please click on it and then add the company name there, your role title, the address of your company, the start date, finish date, whether you were working full-time or part-time. So once you add everything, you go through it. If you're happy, just save it. Okay, but here I'll just cancel that. Okay, so once you've added everything, if you have any employment history, once you add it and save it, all you need to do, just click on mark this section as complete. But if you do not have any employment history, no dramas. Okay, do not stress yourself, just leave it like this, leave it blank, and then click on mark this section as complete, save it. All right, so once you save this section, it will then take us to extra activities. So on this one, you can add your extra activities. So if you are doing any activities in college, or all the activities that you involve in. All right, so here on this section, all you need to do is right, again, this is optional. Okay, you do not need to add any activities that you've been doing. Okay, but if you have been doing activities that you think the university need to know, so just click on add activity. So on this drop down arrow, there are a list of activities. If you don't know, just click on order. Okay, and then activity provider, choose the activity provider. If you don't know, just choose order as well, and then just put the name of the activity program that you've been doing. Okay, so the start date there, write the start date and the end date of that particular activity. So if you are happy with everything, just save it. But here I'll just click cancel. Okay, you can add as many activities as you want, so you can add another one, then it will give you another option to add other activities again. Okay, so once you've done that, just click as complete. Okay, like I said, this is optional. If you do not have any activities that you've been involved in, just leave it blank. Okay, and then click on mark as complete and save this section. Okay, then that takes us to the big one, that's the personal statement. Okay, so on this one, you need 47 lines on this personal statement. Okay, so what I recommend you to do is to write your personal statement on Microsoft Word. Make sure the spellings are correct, the paragraphing and punctuations, everything are correct. Okay, before you paste it here. Okay, don't just come and write it straight from here. Okay, I recommend you to write it on a Microsoft Word first. Make sure you are happy with it, then just copy and paste. Okay, right, so the personal statement is very important. You need to write the reason why you're applying for that particular course and why you're choosing that particular university. Remember, you're applying 5 universities, so there's no need for you to specifically mention the university name, because this application will go to all the 5 universities. Okay, and also you need to make sure you are writing your own words, because the system can detect whether you've done any plagiarism or not, whether you're using someone's statements. The system will know that and it will pick it up. Okay, so so once you write your personal statement on your Microsoft Word, just copy and paste it here. Okay, so this is something that I found online, so it's not my personal statement. Okay, and then what you need to do is just save and review. Right, so you see here where it says I have used 36 of 47 lines. Okay, and then once you are happy with all that, have a look, go through it, and then mark this as complete, and save it. Okay, once you save it, so you can see now everything is done, everything. So you need to also add your references. Okay, the universities is important, you add your references. Then if you add any reference here, make sure they are aware that you are, giving UCAS, you are giving them, you are giving UCAS their details, because UCAS will contact them. Okay, you won't be able to submit your application until your references, respond to UCAS. Okay, but here, because I'm just showing you how to complete it, I will just choose no reference. Okay, right, but remember, you need references. Okay, you can add up to 2 references in this application form. Okay, but to save more time, I will just write I do not need any reference. So but you need to make sure you read and understand. Okay, so here you can see it says reference received, but they've not received any reference, so I just tick on I do not need any reference. All right, so once that's been complete, and then what you need to do is save this reference. Okay, so this reference has been saved, so you can go back, you see, so everything has been completed now. So we've done everything. So from personal details, everything is complete. Then you just go back to your application form. So go back to the application status. You see, so we have completed the profile, personal statement, references, everything. So 93% has been completed. So all we need to do now is to select the our choices. Okay, so here we can now select our choices, the university name. So let's say Birmingham City, because that's the one we were using. Okay, so say Birmingham City. Course, let's say accounting and finance there. All right, and the location, it will be that building. I don't know which building is that. So start date, so let's say September 2024, and then point of entry, it's optional, but just choose year 1 if you want to start from year 1 or foundation year. And then you say leave at home while studying, just put no and save that. So you can see now it says 1 out of 5. Okay, so please do not select mark as complete. Okay, do not select that. Right, so we can add the second university, let's say Aston University, because I saw that there as well. So let's say accounting, so there we go. Then the location, it says main site. Then the start date, let's say September 2024. Then we keep going, point of entry, let's say year 1. So leave at home while studying, nope. And then select save. Right, so if we go up again, you see 2 out of 5. Right, so let's add another choice. So let's say, okay, so let's say Wolverhampton, University of Wolverhampton. So accounting and finance. Okay, so remember, this is, you can choose your own course. This is just an example. Okay, I'm just giving you this as an example because this is what I studied. Okay, so right, so the location is Wolverhampton, and then start date is September, and point of entry is optional, but just say year 1 if you're starting from year 1. Then select no there and save that. And then we have 2 more universities to go. And if you come here, let's say Coventry. Okay, Coventry University. So let's say accounting and finance. So you can scroll down and you have a look at all the options there. Okay, so we are going to select that. So location, it says main site. And to keep scrolling, start date September and then we keep going down, and it says point of entry year 1. So leave at home while studying, select nope, then save it. So we have 4 out of 5 choices now. So the other choice, let's say Oxford Brooks. Okay, Oxford Brooks. So accounting and finance. So skip scrolling down, you see there it says accounting and finance. So location, it says main site. Start date, let's go for September 24, and then point of entry, so first year, that's year 1, and then leave at home while studying, let's say no. So that's done. Then you have 5 over 5 now. Okay, so once you select 5 over 5, all you need to do now, you keep going, skip scrolling all the way down and mark complete. Okay, so once you mark complete, so this is what's gonna happen now. You see it says ready to send. So now you have your profile completed 100%. You choose 5 universities, you've done your personal statement and your references as well. So you've done your reference, everything is complete. Okay, so all you need to do now is you can review before submitting. Okay, you need to go there, review, make sure you are happy with everything before submitting. But here I'll just go to ready to submit. Okay, click on ready to submit. You can download your application form as PDF as well. All right, so on here then we can go and have a look that yeah, all the information we have there are all correct. So keep going all the way down, have a look at it, the universities, these are your choices. If you are happy with everything there, all you need to do is say accept and proceed. Okay, once you click on accept and proceed, so it will give you the option of marketing options, you know. So then right, it's up to you if you want to receive any marketing from them. I'm just going to select no. The system will automatically select no for you anyways. Okay, so I'll just put no. Okay, everything I'll just keep it no. Right, so right, so once you're happy, select everything. Okay, yes or no depending on which one you want. All you need to do is accept and proceed. Okay, so on here it's the terms and conditions. Please read them, very important. Read these terms and conditions of your application. Okay, your personal statement. Okay, misuse of credit or debit cards, read everything. Okay, go through each of it and read it. So I'm not going to read that. Okay, I just want to make the video very short. Once you're happy with everything here, all you need to do is click on that you've read and understood it. Okay, and then accept and proceed. So on this one now, it's where you make your payment. Okay, so the application fee is £27. Remember, this £27 is for the 5 universities. Once you make your payment, UCAS will submit this application for you. They will submit it to the 5 universities. The universities will then send you an application and tell you to provide them the supporting documents. On this UCAS form, you will not be asked to upload any supporting documents. The universities will email you and ask you for all the supporting documents. Okay,